Beyond the Spectrum is part of Writing East Midlands. We're a creative writing programme for autistic writers. Beyond the Spectrum is actually a national project. We run writing groups for autistic participants all over the country. Some of them are online, some of them are in person. But we also do a lot of things to build a community around the creative writing as well. So we publish a magazine, we publish anthologies, we run an online festival once a year. Beyond the Spectrum isn't really just creative writing, it's actually creating a community, and it's creating a safe space where everybody feels like they can be themselves.
Among the leaves of a tree I once thought mine, I am cold strung in a hammock, larval, still. James. The peach framework of my mind rots in hand, in a place where the mind is fragile and a word could break me. A brief interlude, piano and flute, then back to the alto solo of a lone cricket. A wasp's small quill sting, dipped black in Indian, writes notes in Russian. Long vowels make me think of you.
The heat presses in. Air, thick as soup. Radiators blazing. Your frail bodies shivering in a winter only you can feel. My skin cracks and flakes until I am something ancient, scaly, dry, reptilian, my cracked tongue unquenched. I remember Cornwall, sea spray and wild cliffs, both of you laughing in the wind at Lizard Point, where the world opened wide and we were whole. Now the world closes in, the walls sweat, and I shed myself in this desert of your forgetting. I cannot bring you back to the cliffs, so I sit here, peeling, longing for the salt air and the parents I once knew.
As I reach a corner, I allow myself to rest. I begin to take inventory of my injuries. Right leg, broken. Lower forearm, gone. I still have a gun, but it's out of ammo, and I have to use it as a crutch. I can barely recall what happened, as if something had tampered with my memory. That thought alone is somehow more painful than my injuries. Keep moving. There's no time to rest. One step at a... I hear a noise. Their footsteps, far too heavy and numerous to be human, and they are coming directly from behind me.
Figuring out where I stand in this world full of people, gaining control like wildfire and heightening people's anxieties and fears. Tap, tap, tap on your shoulder, initiating that you are wrong and needing them is what they say. Go on then, kill yourself. And after a while, breakages form and they patch it up, repeating the same things over and over again. Kicking the teeth is what it is, expecting us to comply, never question their motive. Silencing us is what it is. Yesterday's news is tomorrow's reality. Snakes are everywhere, but many of us realise that time shows its real truth. Exchanging secret messages to get the word out, managing to become free.
I am the painter, hand brushing, jabbing, scraping. I am the conductor, arms reaching, pointing, waving. I am the pianist, fingers poking, tapping, drumming. I am the dancer, legs pacing, twisting, stomping. I am the vocalist, lips cussing, whistling, scatting. I am the imposter, mask covering, acting, faking.
Alarm rings, switch it off, go back to sleep. Mum yells, go back to sleep. Mum yells again, crawl out of bed, throw on clothes. No time for breakfast, walk to school, ignore Michelle and Wendy, don't hit back. Assembly, pretend to sing, English, maths, stare into space. Morning break, read my book, rescue book from Michelle. Science, art, lunchtime. Hide from Wendy, miss lunch. Double PE, home time bell, walk home. Lose my rag with Michelle, suck sore knuckles, headache, home. Forgot my PE kit. Mum yells at me, I yell at her, louder. I find my notebook and my purple pen. I go to Alison's house. We sit together. I tell her about my day. She tells me about hers. And we write, make up stories. Wendy and Michelle meet giant orange frogs, which flick impossibly long tongues and pull Wendy and Michelle into their mouths and crunch them up like deformed lace wings. I read my story. Alison laughs, she hugs me, and we write, and we write, and we write.
Dear 12-year-old Summer, I understand your struggle to express how you are feeling, but remarkably, you write down your thoughts, which is worth seeing. I know you struggle to maintain conversations, yet your attention to detail shows you listen carefully in social situations. I recognise that friendships make you doubt yourself, but remember, those who include you won't make you feel left out. I empathise with your struggle to regulate your emotions, but the way you function is human. I realise you have difficulties concentrating, but you eventually become aware and start thinking deeply about things. Although you have learning difficulties, you have the unique ability to express yourself creatively. Your journey may not always be straightforward, but you will be proud of everything you overcome. Remember to stay true to your authentic self.
By 4, I'd figured it out. No one had to come out and say it. I told myself, I was a boy. Was I a boy? If I was a boy, I wasn't very good at it. Didn't speak the language. That didn't stop me from trying. Resulted in an accent that was somehow taken as worse. So my tongue taught itself to hold court like jazz. But after 20-something years of dancing, yes-anding, every boy and man demanding I fight more, speak less, ignore needs, grope chests, burn bridges, bury hurt, salt wounds, and eat dirt, I still wasn't any more boy than I'd ever been. I just had a lot of sharp edges.
For this video, we've recorded people who have told us themselves that they would have never imagined coming here, being on camera. I mean, for me, it's been life-changing. Before I got involved with Beyond the Spectrum, I did not speak to other people. I was really anxious. I didn't go out of the house much. I think it's just that Beyond the Spectrum creates that sense of community and belonging that someone might not previously feel like they could go out and do it. They feel like with us, they can.